The Legend of Korra, Season 2, Episode 5? 5. We're doing that today, and... oh, well, last time we finally exposed unalaq's manipulation and such, which is wonderful. I love to see it, and I'm just so excited to jump into this episode. I have been really enjoying the season so far, even though I know for a lot of people this isn't their favorite season, but you know, they focus a lot on the character development and the character flaws, which is a bit that some people don't like, and that's something that I really appreciate about the show. So I like that we're going in depth on that sort of stuff, and I'm excited to get more to delve further into whatever the story brings right here. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be jumping into this episode. Just to let you guys know, if you're watching on my YouTube channel and you don't already know, my Patreon account doesn't only have full length, but it's also quite a bit ahead of my YouTube channel. So by the time you're watching this, my phone is ringing. I might actually get that. Sorry about that. So my Patreon account is ahead. By the time you're watching this on YouTube, we might be at or almost at season 3, and I know people quite like season 3, so that I think is definitely worth. This is a good time to jump on my Patreon account and check that stuff out, because you can get so many episodes right here and now and join the wonderful people over there. But otherwise, support the video if you can. It really helps me out and helps other people to be able to find my channel, which makes my videos better, and I can hopefully continue to do these videos into the future if the channel continues to grow. So please help me out there. I love reading your comments as well. The Legend of Korra comments are amazing, incredible. I love this fan base, and I would love to continue reading your comments. So let's jump into season 2, episode 5 of Legend of Korra. Here we go. Chapter 5, Peacekeepers.
Welcome home, Avatar. Thanks for starting a war.
I didn't start a war. Well, I did.
You did.
But it's more the people of the South need to see that the Avatar is on their side in the fight against the Northern invaders.
Great. That should calm them down.
Sit this out.
What?
I just think
Yeah, I don't know.
blatantly supporting one side will only make things worse.
Maybe.
At least
The North invaded my home. The only reason I'm here is to get
Yeah.
the Republic to send troops to help the South.
Julie's already scheduled a meeting for us.
Yeah, I don't know if the...
tomorrow. We'll get
I
him
don't
on
think
board.
the Avatar
Whatever.
actually needs to be
I gotta go
impartial.
work.
I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Like, if there was an LGBT march, I wouldn't want her to be impartial on it, you know? I would want her to be for the LGBT community.
Republic City at night?
sure, I live here.
Have you really seen it?
Have you seen its nightlife, is what he's saying. Oh, hey guys.
I'll find her. She stole my husband.
I don't think she did.
Fine.
Wow, so those two, we're gonna fight those two, maybe? I mean, they're kind of just getting caught up in it.
Lie down and roll over.
I don't think they're bad people.
Good.
You didn't roll?
Ugh, classic over-rewarding. How would you like your old dad to teach you how to be a master trainer?
Yeah.
Okay, so the B story is them training a lemur. A story, civil war is happening. B story, lemur training. Did someone say get a real job? To who? Fucking Korra? Fuck off. What do you want Korra to do? Work at Macca's?
Hey, stop! Republic City.
Macca's is McDonald's in Australia. I just realized some people might not know what that joke was. Oh my god. Oh my god. He dropped a detonator.
The North might not be responsible for this.
Of course they're responsible. Who else would it be?
Could be a false flag.
When I see flashing lights like this, it's because I got hit in the head with a rock.
This is like getting hit with a rock all the time.
Wow.
Then went through kind of a tough breakup there. Was accidentally involved in a civil war. But
This
there's
is interesting
nowhere
shit.
better to be than City. Am I right, people?
Hell yeah.
City!
he plays to the crowd well.
Pretty old. You know, sometimes I actually cry myself to sleep.
Come on, crowd, give him
What I
something.
miss the most are these fans. They're the greatest.
At least go, aww.
Give it up. Confused? I just say Republic City or fans. Everyone cheers.
I think I
He-
just figured out your true calling.
A politician? Because that's kind of what politicians do.
Him and the other guy. Gotta hedge your bets.
That's a good joke. Oh my god, that was a terrible
How can I
smile.
help the Avatar and my most generous supporter? Believe me, we are doing everything we can to bring the people responsible to justice.
The people responsible.
These are
Who
kind of
else
empty
would it be but
words.
the Northerners?
Now, I know that when you're young, it's hard to keep perspective.
Oh my god.
You're the one
Oh,
who's
you've got to set her
trying to
off.
save my tribe, and you're taking pictures.
Sending
When you're
troops is not
condescending to
something I
Korra,
can do at this
she
time,
goes off.
But I
And it'll be on your head for doing nothing about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. She has a right. He's just using empty words. We prefer to
I
stay
can't
out
believe
of
the
it.
president is doing
We prefer to
nothing.
stay
He doesn't even
impartial.
care. How could you take his side?
What's with you and sides? Why do you always think I'm working against you?
That's true.
Well, you're not helping me.
I'm doing my job.
He's trying to keep you level-headed.
Excuse me, officer. Writing tickets. I'm just trying to save the world.
Oink
Well, you
oink
don't have to
pig.
if you didn't keep messing it up.
I can't talk to you when you're like this.
Oh, I don't know if their
You know what it's
relationship
like
is gonna
this.
last. They're both poor at communicating.
Idea storm. Get the supplies.
She slid away.
Look at how it requires increased circulation.
What? Hot peppers?
Okay.
Oh my
here's all the
god.
ideas. T. Radio for pets.
Radio. This is like
Hold on a tick.
what's it
We
called?
don't need
Glass
the
onion.
president to go- It's that they love fighting.
I know General Iroh. He might be willing to help us.
Yes, bring Ira back.
Inside. Perfect. Can't make money during a war. You just flat out cannot make money.
That's
It's dangerous.
kind of sadly true.
But I'm willing to try if you are.
Hey, it worked. Varrick is cool.
Don't freak out. It's not real.
I have the entire northern invasion.
Oh my god, relax.
Playing a southern water tribe hero, battling the evil
Oh.
unalaq. Pictures of Nuktuk, hero of the south.
You're making propaganda?
I'm Nuktuk. Look, I'm trying to do something that's actually important here.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
Aw.
That's the guy that attacked the center.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go show this to Beifong.
Glad I could help. Nuktuk saves the day again.
He had to turn the page. Did he even turn the page, or did he just take the
All
book?
right, Milo.
I think he
The
turned
first
the
thing you need
page.
to do as a trainer is establish you're rewarding him for bad behavior.
But he's tickling me.
It's tough training animals. Or children.
He has to sleep on the floor.
Aww.
Well, Pokey, this is my bed. You sleep on the floor.
You can maybe sleep on the bed as a reward, like when he's
Being
doing
alpha
things right.
is lonely.
Aww. This is the most I've ever liked this kid.
You better run that into Beifong right now.
You think?
Sure, you're gonna be a hero.
Why? What are they playing at?
We'll give it to Lewin Kong, you moron. Now get out!
Sorry, was she busy?
Hired him to make it look like Northerners attacked the cultural center.
Yeah, false flag. Who is that girl? Is that like his daughter or something?
Control I found at the scene?
Kid, it was a northern water tribe, okay? Yeah, give it a rest, Super Cap.
Oh my god.
You're a man of the law before anything else.
Yes, sir.
Well, keep up the good work.
He should have waited around to see if Mako would
Wait.
properly answer. Oh.
There's something you should know.
Oh no. I guess I can't blame Mako if he does give it up. Really?
Routine training maneuvers. And let's say we were to
Wow.
accidentally
Iroh's
get into a
just
hostile
straight up on
northern
board.
blockade.
Thank you.
Swapping old war stories?
Uh-oh.
Mr. President.
Because if a single vessel leaves this harbor without my say-so, you'll be court-martialed. Am I
Aw,
clear?
god damn
Crystal,
it.
Sir.
General Iroh.
I
Bye.
hate that guy.
I'm sorry.
She's gonna
My
find
hands
out
are
Mako
officially
said
tied.
I
something,
understand.
and Mako's gonna get
Thanks
fucking...
anyway.
his face
But you should
burned
talk
off.
to the Fire Lord, the friends of the Avatar, and the Southern Water Tribe.
We haven't met the Fire
I'm
Lord
sure
yet,
they'll be
have
willing
we?
to help.
Wouldn't I be cold wearing this outfit in the snow?
Nuktuk is never cold. A very manageable hairline. Veridai. We get some shots of her.
Wow,
using
that's
it before
very
unalaq
red
kidnaps
hair.
her, I guarantee.
And Mako.
Mako?
What?
Aye.
There's no way Mako would have told.
Shit. Shit. Marco's in the fucking doghouse.
Sit. All over.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Whoa. Oh my god. Damn.
I've created a monster.
You ratted me out to
Oh
the
my
president?
god.
Korra,
Oh,
can you
here in the
explain?
middle of
Explain
the
why my
police.
boyfriend stabbed me in the back?
Look, I'm supposed to do.
You betrayed me and my family.
Shit.
Enough.
Well, I have a job to do too, only it seems like you're always standing in the way of me getting it done.
Well, I guess if we're both putting our
Oh,
jobs
no.
first, maybe there's no room for our relationship.
Here we go.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yeah. I guess I am.
Yeah, I mean, you just kicked his fucking desk over. That's a nice desk.
I broke up with the Avatar.
You got off easy.
Yeah, I was about to
You
say.
should have seen Air Temple Island after Tenzin broke up with me.
Oh no. Now she's fueled by like sadness and grief and rage. Oh, and here are these two. Man, there's so much in this episode. Oh, that's awesome. Although expensive, because they just lost 2 fucking jet skis. Damn, this is a cool fight. This is like a boss battle where Korra is the boss. Is that a spirit? What was that? Yeah, that's a spirit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. She's able to do this thing that calms the spirits. Mostly. Not all the way. Oh god. Oh! Shit! She's dead. I guess the show's just called The Legend of now. Damn! Directed by Colin Heck. Heck. Okay. Another good episode. Quite a action-packed episode. I mean, action not in terms of... I guess action-packed has a connotation of being full of action. Not just connotation, that's its meaning. It was an eventful episode. There was a lot going on in that episode. And it's kind of rough. Like, really hard for the characters in the story because I am continuously in this show going back and forth with whose side I'm on in these individual scenes. And I can't really make a full judgment on who's in the right. Like, obviously, Unalaq and his tribe, they are an issue, right? But that's... In all of these scenes, that's never really the main problem. Is like most people in this show so far are acknowledging that the North are a problem, that they're doing something, and that what they're doing is wrong. But the difference is the action that you can take against it. It's kind of similar to how the theming was in the first season with the Equalists, right? Where in that season, it was a lot about how Tarlok was taking his action against the Equalists too far, you know? And making it quite intense and oppressing people to try to stop the Equalists. And now, we're kind of on the opposite end, where it's Korra who is the one who is maybe... Like, I wouldn't say she's taking it too far. She's trying to do things the legitimate way, the proper. She's trying to take the proper path to doing things, and it's not working. And she knows she needs assistance. She needs people on her side, otherwise they're all going to be in danger. So I don't really know what I expect Korra to do in this situation. That's the problem, is while I think Korra, like, is, you know, kind of, like, doing some things that are tough and are maybe wrong, like, you know, basically risking Iroh getting court-martialed, and, you know, doing, like, I mean, risking that entire fleet and like trying to get them to defy their orders and such, as well as, you know, blowing up at Mako for doing his job, and yeah, like all of that stuff is probably wrong. But at the same time, if she doesn't do that, it could mean her family dies. So, like, can we really blame her? But at the same time, can we blame the other parties in this situation? Can we blame the guy who won't send troops? I mean, we can kind of blame him because he's taking so much of a neutral stance that it is going to get people killed. But at the same time, as Mako said, like, it's a battle that his people aren't a part of. Like, it doesn't really have anything to do with him, and he'd be risking people's lives for that battle for basically nothing, you know? Like, that's the thing about war. You're kind of throwing away lives every time you go to war. And so, like, is he going to just basically sacrifice lives to protect the lives of Korra's family and the people close to Korra, and yeah, and actually like get involved in this, because like from their perspective, it is kind of the Water Tribe's fault for having a dispute in the first place, even though it's obviously not as simple as that. So yeah, it's a really tough situation. And is it Mako's fault for being a cop and being asked, like, do you know about anything, anything that is like going to be detrimental to our country or whatever? He's asked a direct question and he answers truthfully. I do think Mako should have stayed silent. I think, like, especially in that scene, he had the guy was walking out. He could have feigned ignorance on that sort of stuff, because it is unfair to put him in that position overall. I think I would have stayed silent, but it could have cost him his career if they found out and they if they found out and they confirmed that he knew, his career is gone. If they found out and like maybe even he's in trouble with the law, I don't know. Actually, he might be arrested depending on what their laws are. If they found out and they suspected that he knew, he'll probably just be fired anyway, you know? So I think like no matter what, if he didn't speak up, he was in great danger of losing his job. And also, again, it's a tough situation to put him in, because he didn't ask for her to tell him that she was planning to do that you know, like go behind the government's back and stuff. And he is a cop, so it's tough, and he's trying to do the right thing. I don't know. It's really, really tough, because I don't blame anyone in this situation, really. And it all comes down to like how people communicate with one another. That is what's creating the friction of everything, and it's deathly realistic, because this is how problems happen in real life. Are you ever like watching an argument between two people, maybe in real life, maybe you're watching like a YouTube video and people are arguing on it or something like that, and you're just constantly thinking to yourself, like, both of these people, like are saying the same thing and they're just like not communicating right, or both of these people are saying different things, but they can solve this if they both just calm down and explain themselves and talk normally. It happens all the time, you know? Or like if this person just reworded what they were saying, the other person would agree with them. It happens every single day for millions of people around the world, because humans, not all humans, a lot of humans are bad at communicating. Really, really bad at it. I think I'm all right at communicating, and there are definitely many times where I'm in an argument with someone, and I am sort of heated enough and frustrated enough that I do sort of lose sight of the goal of the conversation or trying to get an understanding, and instead it turns to just like, no, I need to prove them wrong. Instead of reaching the goal that we're trying to reach, I need to make sure this person knows that they're wrong. And that's when both parties are just trying to do that, you're not gonna reach a conclusion. You can't reach a conclusion. So yeah, seeing that like basically be the main problem that's happening. I mean, the main problem is the fact that there's a war going on. I don't want to diminish that, but that's the main reason the relationships within the episode are breaking apart, including the actual relationship between Mako and Korra. I wonder if that's going to be a permanent thing, or if that's, I feel like they'll take a little while off, but I think they might maybe get back together, but I don't know. Like, I never felt like they were a super strong couple overall anyway. Like, when they liked each other, great, but they're not good enough at communicating, and their personalities kind of clash a little bit. I think they'd be better off as friends. So, yeah, I don't know. And I like Varrick. Everything Varrick is doing is really funny. I mean, he's like kind of a bad influence in a lot of the things, and he's kind of a bad guy, but he's very funny. And I like the bit where he said that he was like funding both sides of a political party, just because, then you're a friend to both parties, because you funded my political campaign, but he also funded your opponent. So it's very funny. Like, no matter who gets in power, I'm gonna be up there with them. It's great. And then we had the Pokey training B story, which was fine enough, and I think there were some themes in there relating to how Tenzin feels about having to like bring up his kids and stuff, like relating that to the kid training Pokey. But I mean, yeah, overall that was a very minor B story in this episode about the brewings of a war. I think they kind of just needed to give J.K. Simmons some lines, so they had this B story that very vaguely ties in. But yeah, anyway, that is the end of season 2, episode 5 of Legend of Korra. Please make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. You can get many episodes ahead on there right now. It's like at least 4 or 5 episodes ahead. It might be more. So go check that out. And also, there's a VIP tier if you want to request a reaction from me, and I will do it. You can go and join my VIP tier. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.